What's up, guys? Welcome back to Roblox Talk. Let's look at the Buccaneers loss versus the Saints. It was ugly, to be honest. It was a game that they needed to go in to clinch the division. They were riding a high of 4 games in a row, and then a dud. Like there's no other way to kind of explain this. We're gonna go over a lot of the good, but a lot of the missed opportunities and areas where they shot themselves in the foot. During this 4 game win streak, they didn't do that. There was more things like this: deep seam routes, deep routes that were opening up the field. And they were hitting it consistently. So this is literally they're in the game because they didn't score a point until the fourth quarter. Ugly, I know. Literally watch Trey Palmer getting open, middle of the field. You've seen this over and over again. They just haven't hit it consistently at all year. Trey Palmer going 1-on-1. Safety flies over towards the other side of the field. So Baker knows something's wide open, middle of the field. Hit it. It's that simple. If it's open, hit it. Great hands catch by Trey Palmer here, going up, coming down, securing the play. That's as easy as it should be. But we made it a lot harder than it should have been all game. So good read by Baker, good throw, good catch, touchdown Tampa Bay. A little too late. Here we go. Keep going on. Deep routes developing. This is way late in the game. Touchdown to Chris Godwin. You see him here opening up. Why did he open up? Let's go. Just look at the touchdown first. Guy's too slow to catch up to him, and touchdown to the Bay. But everyone's afraid of who? Mike Evans. So this is just a choice. Who are you going to guard? Mike Evans with an over route, or you have Chris Godwin going the other way. You got to decide who's going to cover who, right? So as Baker's reading this, letting it develop, where are these safeties facing? He's facing that way. Leverage is away from where Chris Godwin's going to be going into. Everyone's going that way, right? So it's easy decision. You have all day to throw. They're playing soft, right? Everyone's going towards Mike Evans. Everyone's over there. There's less people over here. Throw it over there. Good execution. Very that's what happens. When you're winning, you're executing correctly. When you're losing, you're beating yourself in the foot or you're executing terribly. This isn't earlier in the game. This is an execution that went well. This is usually an area of the field where the Bucs don't do well, backed up in their own zone. This is usually a place where Baker holds on to the ball too long, ends up getting sacked or incompletion. This is just reading what's going on again. Look where Trey Teron Matthew is facing. He's facing towards the other way. The leverage is given away. So if Mike Evans is one-on-one right here, just throw it to the space. He already knows what the route concept is. If Teron Matthew, again, is facing the opposite way, throw it to the space. Give your big guy, 6'5", space to run underneath the ball. Good execution, right? We just need to see this more consistently. And it hurt to not see it in a game that's this vital. You needed riding high momentum, and it was terrible. It wasn't like it was close. It was almost clicking. You didn't score until the fourth quarter. Here we go again. What are we doing? So we're going to get the decoy to drag people away. Mike Evans is going to be underneath it. So defenses have to read what's in front of them. If there's a deep route going, Teron Matthew doesn't want to give away the deep shot. Mike Evans is going to go in that spot where it's opening up. It's that simple. The offense just has to read how the defense is reacting and then answer to it. The answers are there. You just got to get the answer to the test. Mike Evans, I don't know where he's going after the catch. Just keep going forward, buddy. He just tries to make it harder than it is and starts turning infield. I don't know. But hey, either way, big gainer here. Good blocking by Trey Palmer. He doesn't get enough credit for that. He's gotten so much better throughout the season at blocking and just doing overall a player. Besides his fumble in this game, which was ugly, we'll go over that. He's been doing so much better week in and week out. Here, this is a tough throw by Baker. I mean, there is a safety in the box right there. He's already covered. It's a cover one. This guy's just shadowing what's going to happen. What's Baker doing? He's just late to the ball. Baker zips this thing in there to Godwin. Great throw, risky throw. Look at that. Gets it in right there. He has to hum this in there because if he holds this any longer, that's another interception. I know everyone's going to give it attention. Look, Teron Matthew over the top of Mike Evans. Mike Evans already got a guy on him. So you got to go to your second tier guy. Chris Godwin, good catch, picks up a first down. It looks good, right? But you had timely turnovers, timely poor executed plays like this one at poor opportunities in the game. So Mike Evans is open. What is Baker waiting for? I do not know. So you got a hike. Eric, the play's developing. He's stepping up in the pocket. Let this thing loose. You got Mike Evans even with this guy. This guy's too concerned with Chris Godwin underneath. You have all this space to throw this to Mike Evans. You think he's going to throw it here, right? Arms cocked back. Here we go. Mike's even throwing up his hand. Why aren't you throwing that? Why the pump fake? What are you concerned about? Let that thing rip, and then he ends up doing it. But Mike's wondering, wait, why didn't he throw it earlier? That's when I was open, and goes down on the ground, not in the guy's hands where he wanted it to be. Here's another very, very risky throw behind the guy. I don't know what was this about, and the targeting of Kate Otten way too often. I don't know what that's about. So right here, Kate Otten on the outside coming in, throws it behind his shoulder. I guess he thought this corner was going to undercut it somehow. Throws it behind him, incomplete pass. Again, look who's on the other side of the field. Trey Palmer over here. If we're going to do anything, let's read the deep safeties first to see if there's any opportunity for a deeper pass. But check this out. Trey Palmer, Trey Tyrann Mathieu, like I've been saying, he's giving away his leverage. He's saying, okay, I'm going to face inside towards Mike, right? If I saw that immediately off the snap, I mean, don't predetermine your throws. That's something where Baker does a lot. And he's even looking. And look early snap, hikes it. He even looks at the safety. Like, what do you, when he immediately gives away this way, watch it. Maybe it's because Baker looks over. Yep, Baker looks over. Then he already knows, okay, Baker ain't going to go back. Baker baits it. He already sold where he wants to go. Looking this way, but look at Trey Palmer. Throw that to space. We know he can beat anyone in a foot race, and you don't do it. Ends up incompletion, missed opportunity there. Keep going on the play. I don't know why we're targeting Kate Otten so often, especially outside. This is not where he's going to win. This is not bread and butter for Kate Otten. If this is the route concept, that's not, I would never even go there. I would look underneath before I'd go there, especially opposite hash. Like, this is a far, hard throw to make. Almost goes down as an interception. Should have been, honest. And when you have Rashad White one-on-one in the middle of the field, like, come on. Like, let's get higher percentage throws. This is you setting yourself up for failure. Like, that's not a good option right there, especially if you're gonna move off of Mike, move off of Chris Godwin. Kate Otten should not be your number three when Rashad White's middle of the field and you know what he's been doing throughout the season and what got you winning these games four in a row. And then here we go again. What are we looking for, Kate Otten? He's our number one guy now. So literally right off the snap, yeah, I understand. There's no one in there. There's no safety over the top. Safety's over here committed to Mike Evans, right? So throw it to the space. Don't overthrow it. He was already predetermining. I'm going to go there early. I understand he's thinking this guy's going to undercut it, but speed isn't his game. I don't know when we thought this was going to be a catch. I don't know. I understand undercutting, so just throw this ball away. I'm assuming, but the K Dotton targeting that's got to be a wash. He's the guy underneath. I'm not looking for him to kind of push the envelope, or if you're going to do it, you got to give him a distraction of him getting wide open because he's not going to beat anyone one on one with speed. Okay. I know he had some touchdowns, like the Falcons game winning touchdown and everything, but that was set up perfectly. Here he is blocking. I've been complimenting him as of late. This one, like I was mentioning during the live stream on Monday, you got to get a push in there. I know Cam Jordan's counting the snap count. He sees the clock going down. Get a good block in. I mean, he just destroys the play here. There ain't no chance. And then Cody Mock can't get over to get the linebacker here. Ends up 3rd and 1. This is what I mean by poor execution. You only needed 1 yard. The other team wanted it more than you did. And there goes a missed opportunity, missed drive, moving the chains. That's all on you guys. Lack of effort. Here we go again. Drop balls. I know we got a flag down here because Mike Evans got a hold. But still, you got to come back to the ball. Good ball by Baker. High pointing the ball. Come down with it. Missed opportunity. Drop pass. Drive stalls. Right? Here we go. Play action. This is a perfect opportunity. Great job, Baker. You're realizing, okay, let's throw this to space. Trey Palmer, way faster than anyone on the field. Safety's nowhere near him. Touchdown, Tampa Bay, right? And no, interception. The only thing he shouldn't have done is underthrown this. If anything, overthrow him, throw it to the pylon or in the back of the end zone. Do not undercut this because this guy, there's no way he was going to catch up to Trey Palmer. But he does it. That is the inaccuracy I was talking about. I remember someone on Twitter was saying, no, where's the inaccuracy? Where are you not seeing that? Some of the decisions, some of the inaccuracy throws, like this one too. What are we doing here? Why are we throwing the harder probability throw of completing a giant out route here? That's hard to complete. Opposite hash. Look where he's throwing from. Look where he's trying to throw to. And then how is he reading this? Initially, you see like a top 2 safety up top, right? And then at the snap, they switch. It looks like a cover 3. This guy's starting to drop into the zones, right? You're going to have zones all underneath. These guys covering the top 3 deep safety spots. Cover 3. Here we go. Baker just read it wrong. He thought this was going to be a cover 2. There's going to be a wide open guy underneath. He just zips this thing in there, thinking, oh, he's going to be open in space because this guy's going to leave that space, right? Wrong. He undercuts this because Baker was thrown off his back foot and interception. When again, if you were just reading it correctly, slowly, just throw it underneath, especially if you got pressure in your face. Do not make this extremely hard throw. Just get the 2 to 3 yards right here. Let your guy get hit, whatever we want to do. Live to play another day. Don't force this thing and guess, thinking that it's something else. And then self-inflicted wounds, fumbles. I'm at the 1 inch yard line, is what Rashad White said. I didn't think it'd be possible. You got to think that's possible at any moment. This is NFL. They're not trying to get their season eliminated either. You're trying to win games. You got guys blocking for you. Either get out of bounds or secure the ball. That cannot happen. That's gross. That's laziness. And that's just, that can't happen. And then here we go. Trey Palmer, as always, is usually open on deep routes. Look how quickly he releases from this disengage. And look at the speed burst in here. Boom, gone. Look at the separation he got just then. Great throw by Baker. Perfect. Great hands catch. Either get down or just fall down on the ball. But you always got to value the ball. That can't happen. That's, again, a rookie mistake. Yes. Great play. I mean, I'm hoping they understand how much of a weapon Trey Palmer is and they start using him more. Because again, missed opportunity. Watch Trey Palmer. Just he's open almost all the damn time. I think we kind of point this out in the film studies. Look where he's going. Baker sees it. Safety is all the way over here. We got a one-on-one matchup. Baker's about to lock this thing in there, throw this deep. You think he throws it? Nope. Pump, 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 pump. Nope. Waiting too long. What are we waiting for? I mean, I want to get that Mick from Rocky Balboa. What are we waiting for? Right? Like, what is this? What are we looking for here? You got the deep speed guy. You know he's faster than anyone on the field. Let it rip. And then you're going to say, oh, never mind. Pressure got to me. I had to do something out of nothing. No, you had something. I'm tired of the excuses of there's no one open. There's always someone open. When Mike's doubled all the time, Chris Godwin's a huge target. You have Trey Palmer, Rashad White. Come on, guys. We got to start getting more aggressive. We got to start getting more execution because that is the biggest culprit of what's going on with the Bucs offense. The team in general, the lack of execution is priority, and then missing deep shots like that. Guys, let me know down below what you think about the Bucs offense. What happened? You only scored points in the fourth quarter. You had goose eggs the rest. That's gross. Other than that, guys, let me know down below. And with that said, until the next one.